he is, bro. This nigga's like 21 years old. He's never had a job. He's never filled out a W-2 form. Nothing.
Oh, man. Shit key. Shit key. Shit fucking key. It's sad that I have to come back to YouTube. And this has to be my first video that I return to YouTube with. And you see, I'm honestly glad that you posted that video, because now I can truly break your ass down for who you are as a quote unquote grown ass man. I am truly glad that you posted that video, because now you just dig yourself a deeper hole. You was already in one, but now you're not finna come out of this one. That don't work. There's no way out of this one. You're done. To be honest, this vid is way long overdue, but I really was just waiting. I was waiting patiently. I tried to leave you alone, tried to give you leeway, and here you go, posting bullshit, posting lies. But it's cool, because everybody that's watching this video is gonna see the real truth. I'm not finna just expose the little shit that we had. I'm gonna expose everything to the entire community. So I hope that you ready to move back in to your mama crib. I hope you ready. I genuinely hope that you're ready for that, because it's gonna happen. I ain't gonna lie. All right, yeah, fuck all the bullshit. Let me just set the tone. Before everybody watches this video, I need everybody to grab their snacks, grab their popcorn, grab all this shit, grab everything that you need so that you can be seated and pay the fuck attention. I'm finna get straight to it. I'm finna break this video down into 4 sections. First section, scam key. Second section, diddy key. Third section, head keys. Fourth section, yapatron, just me just talking. Now, I highly advise all of y'all to pay attention to the first 2 sections. Really pay attention to them, because I'm finna break this nigga down. Now, for the people who know and for the people who do not know what NBA2K is, I'm going to give as much context as possible in every which way with what I'm about to explain to y'all. So, NBA2K is a popular series of sports simulation video games focused on National Basketball Association, aka, the NBA. It aims to replicate the experience of professional basketball, featuring current and historical NBA teams and players. The series offers various game modes, including single-player, career modes, online multiplayer, and managerial modes like My GM and My League. It also includes a community-driven mode called My Team, where players can collect and assemble virtual basketball cards. Like I said from the beginning, for the people who know and for the people who do not know, they also have a mode called My Career. Players can create their own player and progress through the NBA from college, draft to professional leagues, and they have a mode called the My Park, which you can play against other online players in 2v2, 3v3, 5v5. If they have a certain mode, maybe 4v4, 1v1, it doesn't matter. They have my courts, etc. You get what I'm saying. Let's move on. Now, given that NBA 2K was a growing franchise between the 1990s all the way till the 2010s and 2000s, you have seen a plethora of different 2Ks, different gameplay modes, etc. You've seen the best 2Ks, 2K16, 17, 19, 15, everything. You've seen everything that 2K has to offer. You've seen Agent Zero, you've seen Duke Dennis, you've seen Steezo, you've seen G-Man, you've seen all of these big content creators. Even now on the shittiest 2K, we have River YT, Mello, EJ, Chameleon, real underrated YouTubers still making a way some fucking how on this shitty ass game. Even scamkey. But I'm gonna get to that. I know niggas are probably wondering why I'm explaining fucking 2K lore. Listen, nigga, I want you niggas to fully understand where I'm coming from and where I'm going with this. Now, I'm gonna explain what mixtapes, or if anything, what montages are. Now, from a gaming perspective, montages are a short, edited video that showcases the most exciting or interesting moments from a game's gameplay. They are typically used to highlight skillful plays, humorous situations, or other memorable events, often set to music. Now, like I just said beforehand, montages, mixtapes, same shit. It's the same shit with IRL hooping. But now, a community mixtape is slightly different. Damn near the same, but it's slightly different. I'm gonna give my own definition. A community mixtape is where someone out of the community that has a lot of subs, actually it doesn't even matter about subs. I'll just say a certain someone out of the 2K community comes and tries to bring the community together and showcase everybody's best clips in a full video with music over it and edits over it. Now, this is where scamkeys, or for the ones who know, Richard Cunningham comes into play. Now, please pay attention. Let me explain who scamkey is. As you can see, when I go to his channel, his YouTube started off a bit slow, which is honestly fine because that's how most YouTubers start off. You don't automatically get a million fucking views. That's not how this shit works. But slowly but surely, he started to gain traction due to the way that he dribbles, his explosive snatchbacks, and just the way that he carried himself and played the game differently than others. He also gained traction from a thing called wagers, or wagering. According to my knowledge, wagering refers to the act of placing a bet or staking something of value on the outcome of a game or match. This means risking something, like real money, virtual currency, or in-game items, on an uncertain outcome within the game with the expectation of winning something of greater value. He has wagered underrated YouTubers such as iRushBots, Quas Different, Wavy Mellow, and a lot of other YouTubers. Now, let me just get this out the fucking way. Given the situation of what Chameleon just posted, let me just explain something to y'all. In a wager, especially on 2K25, in my opinion, one of the worst 2Ks to even wager. Now, there is a certain crossover called Lonzo Ball, or for most of what the community calls it, the fucking push cross. Now, I don't know why 2K put this bullshit in the game, but it's here. Now, yes, I can wholeheartedly agree with scamkeys on this one. Look, bro, the push cross is fucking broken, my nigga. There's no way a nigga should be standing still and he do a cross and the nigga glitch and slide to the paint. That's just not, like, come on, bro. That's not the point of this video. We're not siding with the fucking enemy. Now, whole point of me explaining that to y'all is he has done a lot of wagers in 2K25, a lot of series, and I'm gonna be honest, This might be his worst year, my nigga. Like, I haven't even been paying attention to the nigga, but every time I turn around, this nigga strict posting the whole thing. This nigga done lost to Joe. He done lost to Rush. He done lost to Strick. He done lost to Chameleon. Like, bro, it's getting bad. Now, for the people who know Shiki, he does this thing where if he loses a wager, even if he wins one, he goes on the longest yap session ever. When I used to play 2K, yeah, I used to have my moments, but bro, going on a full hour long rant. Now, like I said, with the wager thing, you tell me if it makes sense. Please, just tell me if I'm wrong. Go in the comments and tell me if I'm wrong. So, Shitkeys, you are 22 years old, however fucking old you are. You have a brain. My only understanding is if you know niggas is going to do the push cross, why not set rules? The whole scamming allegations would be blew out the fucking water if you would just set rules, and on top of that, have a middleman. Why not just do that? Why? If I wager a nigga for $200, right? For however many games, I whoop this nigga ass fair and square, no push cross, he would do the exact same shit. Like literally what he did with Chameleon, bro. The nigga was making a whole diss track and then was just playing around, making excuses, talking about something. I'ma pay you how many push crosses you did. Again, bro, the whole scamming shit would literally be blew out the window if this nigga would just pay immediately, bro. Why do I have to sit there and be on your time and you sitting here trolling and bullshitting and playing around with my time and my money? Niggas making diss tracks and the whole stream and shit. Why do I have to wait for my fucking money? Why? This is why, bro, this is a warning. Do not do wagers, especially on this shitty ass game. Do not do wagers, nigga. There is no contracts, nothing that you have to sign, none of that. This is why you need to have a middleman. Hold on, my nigga, keep doing the wagers, bro. You so ass. You're literally giving this nigga strict content, bro. Somehow, some way, he's still pulling views. Honestly, I don't know, and honestly, I don't give a fuck. But yeah, just keep wagering, bro. Keep doing series, cause you so ass. You keep losing to niggas. Like, I don't understand, bro. I don't. Now, enough of that bullshit. Hopefully y'all have been listening, cause now I'm finna get real serious. Now, I need y'all to pay attention to these 3 words. Number 1. Manipulation. Number 2, narcissist. And number 3, gaslighting. Now, before I go over those traits of those 3 words, let me give y'all a little bit of backstory. I was a young kid, I was about 16, 17. I was playing 2K22, right? Going through streams and shit like that. And I see a person named Shitkeys pop up. I see that he was ISOing on the 2s. So I'm like, yo, bro, you want to run 2s? He say, yeah, bro, go ahead, join, add me. Man, from that point on, nigga, we was just playing 2s. I remember like the first couple games, he was on his little 6'7" pure playmaker. I was on my 6'4" pure playmaker. If you know, you know. Nigga, I was whooping niggas ass the whole fucking year. I'm not gonna say that I've had like a lot of interest in my life, but the one that really piqued my interest was editing. I've been editing since 2017 on a fucking PlayStation. I fell in love with it. I was watching Freshman to Profit. I was watching Cheeseaholic. I was watching RTM Calvin and things of that nature. Now, given that 2K23 had released sometime in September of 2022, my mom had surprised me for my my birthday all the way back in August. And she said, hey, Amari, go to Best Buy's website and go look for a PC. I'm like, bet. Now, when I was learning how to edit, I didn't really have that many clients. I didn't really have that many people hitting me up. I didn't really know, what to price my shit because, again, I'm just now starting off. Like, I know my shit ass. I know nobody is not gonna come up to me and want like a full ass mixtape or a video from me. This is where shit keys comes in. He hits me up saying, hey bro, I've seen a little bit of your work. I'm gonna give you a chance, and you feel me? Can you edit my mixtape? Now, of course, my ass, I'm sitting there excited as shit. You feel me, to edit for this nigga, cause you feel me, he got a little bit of clout, a little bit of, you feel what I'm saying? A little bit of motion. But that's besides the point. Now, I don't really remember the exact dates, but now that I'm looking at my Google Drive, it said that I created it on April 2nd, 2023. So that means I probably finished that video in a week or two, given that I was kind of I wasn't rushing my work, but I know that it wasn't as long as what I usually do now. I end up doing like 2 or 3 more mixtapes for this nigga in 2023. 24 comes out in September. I do about, I think, 2 or 3 mixtapes for him. Okay, now I really hope y'all have been paying attention. This is where those 3 words come back into play. So the traits of a manipulative person. We have guilt tripping, victimhood, gaslighting, emotional manipulation, isolation, inconsistency, low self-esteem, charm and persuasion, lack of empathy, narcissism, antisocial personality disorder, passive aggression, triangulation, and love bombing. But for the sake of this video, we're going to be paying attention to guilt tripping, victimhood, gaslighting, inconsistency, and narcissism. Now I'm going to explain what ego is. Ego is the psychological component of the personality that is represented by our conscious decision-making process. The ID is the intellectual, biological component, and the superego is the social component of our personality and conscience. Our behavior is determined by the interaction of these 3 components. Now, here are the traits of a narcissistic person. Please pay attention. Lack of empathy, sense of entitlement, thinking they're special or unique, perfectionism, attention seeking. They have difficulty handling criticism, lack of accountability, controlling, patronizing behavior, grandiosity, fragile self-esteem. They have arrogance, sense of entitlement, arrogant behavior or attitude, interpersonally exploitive behavior, and an excessive need for admiration. I know niggas is scratching their head like, why the fuck is this nigga telling me all this, bro? I know most of this shit. I need niggas to really pay attention to all of these messages. Just like I said, the nigga showed one section. He didn't show everything. That's where he fucked up at. You supposed to show everything if you want to expose a nigga. You supposed to show every fucking thing, you dumb fuck. Now, for everyone that has gotten this far into the video, I need you to pay attention to all of these dates that I am about to put up on the screen. First one, May 3rd. Second one, May 6th. Third, May 8th. Fourth, May 21st. Fifth, June 1st. Sixth, my nigga, yes, 6th, I believe June 10th between June 16th, I'm gonna explain later, but those dates also. June 21st, June 27th, July 16th, July 21st, and July 22nd. My bad, I forgot a couple more dates. August 28th and September 20th. Keep all of those dates in mind if you can. So, like I had explained earlier, he asked me for a community tape. He knows what I am capable of, and he knows that I can possibly make this video one of the biggest videos since 2K20 to ever drop in the 2K community as a whole. It had GB3, it had Wavy Mellow, it had Heavy 2K, it had a lot of big content creators in there. We had Standstill Dribblers, Steezo Dribblers, we had Fruit Gush, we had Chrysons, we had Senuan, we had T-Dot, everybody. He hits me up on May 3rd. He asked me, he says, yo, I said, what's up? The nigga asked me a question. Let's start off with a question. Am I your brother or just another client wanting a mixtape? Me personally, a client wanting a mixtape. You see, as I said, brother/client. We locked in. Why you asked that question? He then texts me 200, 150, or 100. He sends a cringy ass GIF. Obviously, I sent the shit back. I said 200, final offer. He then says, I'll give you 100 up front and 100 when completed. I said, what the fuck? Again, the reason why I said that is because you've never had no issue. Back then when I did hella mixtapes for you from 23 to 24, you was easy to pay $20, $30 for it. Why can't you just pay it all up front now? He said, it's a good deal, kid. At the end of the day, you still getting 200. I don't even like the $200 deal. If you didn't like it, why the fuck are you coming to me in the first place? First red flag. Sadly, you can't fucking clip shit. I honestly don't know why, because I swear to God, if I could clip shit off my iPhone, I would. But I was in Discord, you can't really clip that shit. But my ex can merch. I don't really talk to her, but my ex can merch. I was outside. I was on the phone. May 6th, I was walking outside and I was on the phone with this nigga. I was on the phone with him in the Discord. I said $150. That is the final offer. I'm not switching it. I'm not doing shit. 150. Then I proceeded to tell him that, okay, for anything, I need people to be able to send their clips correctly, make sure that it's the best quality. I need people to send it to me correctly, right? So boom, May 8th, right here, I send him a tutorial for him to post on his channel. It was 10 minutes long. It showed every which way how to send clips, whether you're on PS4, PS5, Xbox, PC, if you have a Elgato, it showed every which way. So then he proceeds to tell me in the call on this exact day, he said, number 1, it's unprofessional. Number 2, it's too long. Number 3, my intro is in the beginning. Like that matters. It's a fucking tutorial. Now, like I said, keep May 21st in mind. This is where I really should have just backed out. I should have known. But again, I don't know who the fuck I was dealing with. I didn't know I was dealing with this manipulative, narcissistic ass nigga. So boom. He proceeds to tell me all throughout of May 2024 that he is going to pay me way beforehand. he is going to pay me. He is going to pay me on May 21st. I'm like, okay, cool. You feel me? I'm telling my girl at the time, you feel me? Yeah, I'm finna, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna get a little money out, you know what I'm saying? We finna go on a date. This is where inconsistency comes in. We get to May 21st. I joined the Discord. You know what this nigga tells me at 3 p.m., which is 5 p.m. his time, I believe. He tells me, bro, I'm sorry, bro. My YouTube check doesn't come in until 8 or 9 o'clock, maybe even on the 26th. When the fuck when did that date come in? Why didn't you tell me this? Why did you wait to tell me that your YouTube check comes in on a certain date? I'm thinking he already has the money, given he works at Walmart and has a YouTube channel. Nigga's a fucking grocery bagger at Walmart. Not knocking the job, but again, he's a fucking grocery bagger at Walmart. You have money. You make about at least $2,000 a month. At least, if not more. He waits till the 21st to tell me all of this. So in my mind, nigga just played with my time and my money. And I ain't even, you feel me? I ain't even see me yet. That's the two things I will crash out of, is money and time. I don't be playing about that shit. So again, I said what I said in his Discord, which was, I believe from my memory, I said, this nigga is weird. He just wasted my time. Why wait until this date to tell me that your YouTube check was gonna come in? That's all I said. Now here's a date, June 1st. I told y'all to keep it in mind. He says, yo, community mix this month. You see what I said? Gave you the video to drop 2 fucking months ago, aka the tutorial that I sent him on May 8th. Why is it taking you so long to post that fucking video? But like I already told you, he told me the 3 reasons as to why he wasn't going to post it. So after he says that, never mind, bro, you weird, right? He sends this gift again. Said, hit me up when you get your mind right. I said, I'm good, bro. Keep your bread, dude. That shit just pissed me off. He said, what I pulled, that my money came in at 8 p.m. on the 21st. But again, he did not let me know this. He let me know this on the day of. You see what I'm saying? You see where like shit is starting to like click? Like with the Tamilion situation with Ajo and all this similar situations. I say, bro, that is not the point. You could have dead ass told me from the jump, but then you was saying your check was gonna come in from the 21st through the 26th. You had me waiting more, and for what? I was canceling clients, which is true. I was literally canceling clients because again, you gotta understand something. A community mixtape, if you doing that shit right, that shit is going to take months to make. So given that I was really serious about this shit, nigga, I was canceling clients left and right. I said I did one person a month. I even bought 2K24. I believe 2K24 was like $8 or $10. And if you know what Blacktop Plus is, I'll show it up on the screen. It's literally like just mods for offline 2K, which that was like $24, $25. And I said and all for signs, aka cinematics, which is what I use for most of my 2K videos. And I said and shit, made the video /tut a month ago, by the way. Still waiting for it to get posted and all that. And I said if some shit came up or whatever happened, then say that. So between the dates of June 1st to June 6th, I said, okay, you know what? Let's just try to talk to them. Let's see where I went wrong. Let's see where he went wrong. Let's actually try to be mature about this shit, right? I joined the Discord. He tells me, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I went to another editor in the 2K community, former known as X Shinobi. Great editor, in my opinion, but that's besides the point. He tells me he went to him and he said, I ain't gonna lie, bro. He wanna do my community mixtape for 130. I'm like, okay, what's the point of you telling me this shit? Nigga tells me, I ain't gonna lie, bro, since you did that weird shit earlier and said all that fuck shit in my Discord, mind you, I've already told you what I've said. I told you that you was literally on some weird shit and you had me wait to a certain date when you knew that you didn't have the money yet, when you could have just told me way beforehand that it was gonna come on that date. So the nigga's just sitting there talking shit. He's sitting there debating. I ain't gonna lie, long arm, you the homie, but if you want to do this community tape, this nigga told me to do this shit for $90 fucking dollars. And at this point, red flag number 2 or 3 at this point, I should have backed out. I should have just left the Discord and just left this nigga alone. Cause I literally had a gut feeling when he said that shit. I'm like, yeah, this nigga is trying to like lowball me. This nigga trying to play around with me. Like, are you fucking serious? Do you not understand how long a regular mix take me? And you think I'm about to do this shit for $90 when this shit is about to have hella famous ass people, and this shit is probably going to take me months, which it did. But I'm gonna get back into that later on in the video. I can own up to exactly what I said and exactly what I did. That's the problem. I can own up to shit. He can't. I remember vividly, I told this nigga, are you insane? Bro, can we at least do that shit for 100? Which is true. It is true. But just keep in mind, the original price that we already agreed on 3 times in May on the phone, through text, etc., was $150. This is where it starts to look bad, honestly, for both of us, but I'ma just try to just speed through this bullshit. So, y'all remember that tut I gave this nigga? He proceeds to post his own tutorial, a 2-minute tutorial. He then gets banned or gets a strike on YouTube for a week between the dates of June 10th to June 14th. Now, if you've been paying attention, the traits of a gaslighter, lying and deception, blame shifting, denial of reality, blah, 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 right? We're focusing on blame shifting, my nigga. Cause how the fuck is it my fault that your channel got a strike for a week and you could not post for a week because of something that you posted? Y'all tell me if that's my fault. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I'm slow, like he said in his video. Maybe I am, right? How the fuck is it my fault that your channel got banned or got a strike for something that you posted? This is where blame shifting comes into play. Instead of taking responsibility for their actions, gaslighters will often shift the blame to the victim, making them feel responsible for the gaslighter's behavior. But like I said, pay attention to the dates. This nigga has a strike on his YouTube. He texts me on Thursday, June 13th. He tells me, can you start the beginning of the mixtape? Now you tell me how the fuck am I supposed to start a mixtape or a montage, community tape, whatever the fuck you want to call it, with no clips? This wouldn't have been an issue if the nigga would have just posted my video that I already made. I say, how the hell you want me to start with no clips? No nothing. You ain't even tell me which song to use first, which is true. He hasn't even told me what song to use, right? Said, you said earlier you was gonna change it, which again, me and this nigga, we was literally going through song after song after song after song. Like the nigga couldn't make his mind up, right? So I said, you losing me, bro. I'm trying to do this shit. I'm lost right now. We supposed to be doing this shit together because this is a community tape. Yes, it is your vid, but this is also mine because I'm the one fucking making this shit. I don't have to make this shit. You can make this shit your damn self. So then he states, long arm, can I have 100 for the mixtape instead of 9? He said, sick key. Yeah, bro, I'm gonna pick all the songs. I said, but I have so many songs that I want to show you. Siki, nah, bro, I got the songs. He said, so what about the songs you sent? He said, yeah, I'm gonna use the Chief Q song you sent in the beginning, but I'm gonna figure the rest out, right? He gonna say, you don't remember that shit, so I have to remind you. Let me remind you of the other shit. He said, Siki, a long rhyme, I don't want the mixtape just to start off with clips. He said, yeah, I wasn't thinking about doing that. I want to use text and maybe cinematics like Steezo did. He said, like, bro, no cap gang, I can't do this. This shit is just too much with you. Like, you don't fucking listen. You have to be having this editing ego like you just him. I edit as well. I used to be making mixtapes and shit. I've already explained what an ego is. But what the fuck is an edit? What is a editing ego? What the fuck? Again, bro. What the fuck is an editing ego? Right? And let me backtrack to what he said, right? He said, a long arm, I don't want the mixtape to just start off with clips. Nigga, when I get done with the first part, mind you, I did the first part in Blender. I spent 2 weeks making it. What the fuck you want me to do after I'm done? What am I supposed to do with no clips? That was the whole point. Again, this nigga's stupid. Of course, we're going back and forth like a fucking relationship, right? I say, I have an editing ego. Fuck is that? It is 6 in the morning. What is going on with you? Nigga says, you, bro, it's you. Here we go, blame shifting again. I said, so first it was, I'ma direct you, I'ma have you edit it how I want it. Now you want me to do it how I want it. You confusing me. And even if I was gonna do it how Steezo's was, I once again don't have clips if you flopping or getting pushed over or getting the ball stolen. Now, what I meant was I'm gonna pop up a video of this nigga Steezo commentate back in 20 of what I meant. So he says, you need to sit back and just see what you be doing. He then replies to what I just said. He said, yeah, I'm done. I say, I am. Bro, again, I do not have anything to work with besides NBA2K24 PC with signs. You ain't sent not one clip of you or anything, gang. Slow down. Nigga want me to pull some shit out my ass for the first part with no clips. Mind you, this was before I had any ideas, so yeah, I was like dead ass confused because like this nigga want me to fucking just literally pull some shit out my fucking ass. Like, come on, nigga. He then says, I'm gonna edit the beginning on Sony Vegas and show you and just remake it. He said, I said, gang. He said, because words don't work. You see what I'm saying? Like, and you see what I said after. I said, and here I thought I was a crazy and complicated one. Right? He said, I'm gonna edit it on Sony Vegas later today and show you. I said, my fucking head. He then again insults me again, says I'm slow. He says, you are so slow. I said, no, nigga, you are. He gonna say how, please explain how. I said, nigga want me to use the imagination box. And then he says, Doug, you dumb. Yeah, right. I said, so number one, you posted a video talking about I'm gonna make my own video. Dumbass move, number one, right? He says, when you edit, you use your fucking mind. I said, number two, I tried to listen to some songs with you yesterday, but y'all ass was arguing about anime and shit. I said, number three, you hit me up at 5 in the morning today talking about something, make the first part of the mix, and here we are arguing over something so simple. Isn't it crazy? I said, okay, so the first song, Chief, got it. So skip to this date. This is not the exact date that I just told y'all to keep in mind, but this is just another one as I'm sitting here scrolling through these fucking messages. I said, yo, bro, this is on June 17th. You paying me on the 21st of this month, and you get your check this time because I'm starting it tomorrow. I got time now since my girl is gone. Now, I was wilding with these fucking paragraphs, but you niggas can pause it and read this shit for your damn self. Wait, fuck that. You know what this nigga sent me, bro? No disrespect to Craig, bro, my nigga. Like, shout out, bro, but are we fucking serious? The nigga sent me that to use that as an example. Are we dead ass? Then he sent me a song suggestion. This nigga wanted to use KK Mega Man. I ain't gonna lie, it is currently 6 in the morning when I'm saying all this shit, but niggas say, see bro, explain to me why this song is ass. I say, can we find a different Standstill song? And when I said that, I want niggas to understand, this is a community mixtape. Niggas that I have looked up to when I was 14, 15, 16 can see this. We can't choose no ass shit. We can't choose no bullshit ass song. We can't do that. So boom, we sending songs back and forth. I'm sending songs, most of them. He's sending songs. And again, it's just back and forth, just bullshit. Send him a picture of the progress of what I have so far in Blender. People do not know what Blender is. We give a brief explanation. This video is already long enough. Blender is literally an application that allows you to make 3D objects. It allows you to make like 3D scenes. You can make fucking shit. You can make Ken Carson. You can make yourself on there if you want to. So the amount of time that I am putting into this vid alone, because again, like I just told y'all, there is so many, like it's so much pressure on me all at once, especially for a comm tape, and me knowing what I've saw in the past and how many views it can pull. I was going into applications I have never touched on my PC. What the fuck is character creator? I don't know what that is, but I was trying. This nigga is still sending me examples of how he wants the first part to go when I'm already doing the first part. I'm just not understanding the context here. So he sends another song suggestion. I say, and I'm getting paid 100 again, my time. He say, what you mean? I replied to the song that he sent. I said, this song tough to sell, but used by way too many people. He gonna say, what you mean again? I said, nah, bro, the intro still rendering, by the way. He gonna say, bro, please don't tell me who video you making. Now, when he says that, I guess he thinks that I'm editing somebody else's vid. And like, I guess, again, bro, it's like the nigga said in his video, he thinks that somebody's in my head again. The nigga asked me, no, dead serious. I say, I'm dead ass. He said, so what you mean you getting paid 100? I said, I ain't made so much shit since May. He gonna say, bro, what that mean? Question mark. Give me a sec, man, who vid you making? I just need to know so I can get all my people so we can get our mix done. He said, I say, with all respect, bro, I'ma say it like this, bro. I'ma keep it a buck. I'm not running to nobody else, bro. Look, he said, bro, just say it, and y'all can read the whole paragraph for your damn self. Y'all already saw it in his video, so he say, so you want me to give you another 100 basically? No, you dumbass nigga. I want you to give me exactly what we both agreed to twice. Why are we going back and forth? Why? You feel what I'm saying? Why? You see what bro, this is what I'm talking about. My message said, I would much rather us agree to what we said, right? So this is where the confusion comes in, right? Now, as you can see, I just said, I would much rather us agree to what we already talked about months before. It says question mark. I said, that's my fault for trying to go up on you because I said 200. I shouldn't have said that. Again, I said that on the phone with him as a troll. The original price that we already agreed on was $150. He said, so you don't want to do 100 no more, you want to do 150. No, stop saying that no more. Stop saying that no more shit, nigga. It was 150 from the beginning. Mind you, in his video, he said that we already chose songs. If we scroll up and down, me and this nigga has been sending songs. So it's a lot of miscommunication that's going on. So just gotta be the dumbest shit I've ever heard. So he said he complains about me leaking the mix. Again, I made the shit. He complains about me leaking the mix to people. What does this message say? July 7th. Long arm at Long Arm Demon. I'ma leak the mix. Sends a screenshot with me in there. I literally sent him the second song. Again, we out of all of this time, please keep that in mind. Out of all of this time, he has found one song. He has found one song that we are going to use for the first part. So I asked him, can you explain to me the list of how many people is going to be in this video? He said him, GB3, Hezzy, Mello. I say who else? Seb and Steez and Fruit Gush, but it was only Fruit Gush. I tried to get Steez on the video, but I'm pretty sure he wouldn't even want to be a part of this shit. Now, as you can see on my screen, what does this date say? Sunday, July 14th. So Sicky, we agreed to the 16th, right? Only reason why I'm asking is I got stuff I need to get, and I see you doing the vid. I should be done with the first part by the 19th, which indeed I was. He said, yeah, 16th for the 21st and 22nd. I'm like, I bet. Now, all of those dates have passed. That I just mentioned. The 16th, the 21st, and the 22nd. On July 18th, mind you, he has been sitting here not giving me clear instructions, not sending me shit. He just out of the blue sends me some bullshit. This nigga send beef. This is where those traits that I have been explaining to y'all come in. It is July 22nd. I say, so what's up, Sicky? 16th, 21st, 22nd pass, cause I'm finna be done with the second part or second song today. He sends a fucking gift. He says you wanted an extra 50, right? Because of what others were saying, right? No, we already agree. Oh my God, this is what I'm saying. We already agreed to some shit. He say, I told you if I'm paying $150 that I want to pick all the songs. You just chose the first and the second song. The third and the fourth song you did not send to me. You didn't make no clear instructions. It was a lot of miscommunication going on. So how can you say that? I say, nigga, you already paid me. You gonna say that's $150? I say, why are we doing this when I'm finna be halfway done slaving my ass off? Mind you, I don't even want to explain how much time I was putting in this shit. I'm gonna explain that later on, actually. I tell you not to add certain people, but you do the opposite. Now I'm gonna explain from my fucking side. Every person that was in that fucking community mixtape, you said you wanted in there. You literally told me you didn't want Day in that motherfucker because Day was talking shit about you. And you sat there and was playing against the nigga and was talking shit to the nigga. He was talking about your mom. He was talking about your brother. He was talking about your whole family. He say, I try to help and you get mad. It's been 1 month and you only 3 minutes in, not half. Okay, fuck nigga, how about you do this shit? I say, and I haven't put anyone you said don't put in there. What I did was try to resolve a situation that happened. So when I said that, basically what happened was there was this Steezo dribbler, or I'll just say dribbler in general, right? I was in a PlayStation party and the nigga, like, he said like, oh, sick he ass. Along the lines of that, right? So I'm like, all right, I'm in the Discord and I'm sharing my screen. Sicky click on it. He see, oh shit, who the fuck that? Who the fuck is that talking shit? So boom. The nigga sit there. He joined the party. This is back in 2K23. He joined the party and they start going back and forth. They start arguing. I'm gonna play the clip.
Oh yeah, that is me.
People 200 right now. People 200 right now. Shut your you lame ass nigga. Shut the fuck up, you gamer ass. Shut the fucking nerd, you geek ass dribble guy.
That's you, alright.
You lame ass dribble guy. Shut the fuck up. You bitch. Shut your
Okay.
Given that what I just explained to y'all is a lot, but please bear with me. Skip to a year later, it's July. He say he wants to be in the com tape. I'm expecting Sick Keys to drop it. I'm expecting the other nigga to drop it. Because again, he just said he wants to be in the video. Right? So boom. I show him, he's like, ain't that same nigga that was talking shit, blah, 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 right? So I get him in Discord. I'm expecting these two grown men to talk it out, hash it out, whatever the fuck, whatever miscommunication or whatever situation that happened in the past, nigga, can we just drop this shit, right? I'ma just play the clip.
I don't got a team.
And
I don't got a team.
look,
I said, my nigga, I said, no, we gonna play one-on-one.
Oh
You gonna play me one-on-one. Nah, bro, I'm not about to play you one-on-one.
I don't
bro.
do that.
I don't do that. That pussy shit out my face, nigga. What you talking about? You was talking crazy. You said it was ass. You could. Man, who's your mans?
You seen what happened when you played.
Who's your mans? Who's your
You
mans?
seen what happened when you played Glitch out on the 3.
Oh, my mama is 2 lockdowns spamming me. The nigga played ass. Did he not? Did he not? He bust my ass. Are you serious? He played good. Oh my mama, let me. Bro, share my. Since this nigga wanna talk crazy, draw my screen right quick so you can see your man's dick eating me. Talking about, nah, I played bad, bro. Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I can spam you. Niggas be dick eating. Shut your. He played ass. You just dick eating. Do you want to play me one-on-one? Because you can ask what happened to me when he played me one-on-one. He got his ass beat. But I ain't to show niggas that shit. You can play me one-on-one and show me that I'm ass. I'm not doing that, nigga.
Yeah, so as you can see, they're just arguing back and forth like a bunch of dogs, but it's cool, right? So boom, Siki say, all right, 1v1 me. I'm oh God, I'm gonna beat your ass. This nigga lost.
Get off my court. Get the fuck up. Get off my court.
Oh my God.
Hey, Sicky, hey, run these ones on 5, bro.
The fuck off my court, nigga. You made me cut this game on and whoop your ass, nigga.
Get back on the court, fo.
Back to the messages. I said I have not put anyone in, right, that you did not want. I literally say I have had less than a month to do this shit. Because again, in order for a community mixtape to happen, I need fucking clips. This nigga's a retard. The nigga say, I feel like you taking advantage of me being nice. I say, how? Question mark. I'm doing what you asked. Even when you said what I did in the first minute of your clip with the 3D shit and the characters talking about I'm copying. Okay, if that's the case, why didn't you say that when I did any of his other mixtapes back in the past? If you liked some shit that I did on your previous mixtapes with the 3D characters and the courts and shit and everything, the way I edited it, why don't you like it now? What's the issue? So he say, I was a real homie for adding an extra 50 on it. I listened because you let folks get to your head. So how about you be a good friend and hear me out once? For once, I'll pay you once you 5 minutes in. I said, nobody is taking advantage of you, bro. I'm doing what you asked. We still trying to get the songs together. I'm editing as we speak. Everything is going smoothly. All I want is my other half. And now it's a problem. We going back and forth like we in a relationship over nothing. Again, do niggas like notice a pattern every single fucking time it's getting close to a paying date that he promised? He starts to make excuses. It becomes a manipulation battle. Like, this shit literally reminded me of my fucking ex. Cause it's like every single time some shit happened, now it's, my rent due. Like, nigga, what? So then he says, I can pay you 100 when you're done or 50 when it hits 5 minutes. I said, it's over the same shit. Literally, dog, I'm doing what you asked. He said, yeah. I said, okay, I'll hit you up when it's done. He said, and if you don't listen to me, I'll just pay you when it's done instead of the 5 minutes. I said, okay, I'll text you when it's done. Can I get the rest of the clips of the con? Again, you see what I'm saying? He ain't even sent the clips of Hezzy, Mello. He ain't sent the clips of this nigga T-Dot. He ain't sent the clips of nobody. I had to ask this nigga repeatedly to send me the clip. How the fuck do you want me to work on a vid with nothing in my hand? After he sends all the clips, he says, waiting on Fruit and Sneak. I'm just gonna take a wild guess. Sneak World, right? I thought you hated this nigga, but you wanted to. You see what I'm saying? Like, he gonna say, treat others how you want to be treated. So boom, like I said beforehand, me and him are sending songs to each other from July 25th all the way until July 28th, right? So he say, yo, I say, well, Sam, you gonna be on around 2 p.m. my time, we need to talk about the mix. And just to sum it up, he said, I'm gonna find the song. Again, you see what I'm saying? We already spoke about the first 2 songs. This nigga claims that he gave me, he has given me songs, but we are in July, still looking for songs. It's July 29th. I'm done with the second part, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie, this is kind of funny. The niggas say, I wanna use V's. I'm like, all right. The nigga sent me the song. I'ma just play it for y'all, bro. Turn this shit off. Turn it off. Turn it off. So I say, you do know we have thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people watching if you want to use that. He say, spooky beat, the lyrics, not too much, on God. People say this is my best mixtape. So he then sends his own mixtape that he used this song 2 fucking years ago. Again, this is so fucking hypocritical because y'all remember, right? When I said that he didn't like the way that I was editing the community mix now. In turn, you basically just said you don't like using the same shit. Regardless if it's a song or an edit, a certain effect, you just sent me the exact same fucking song that you used already on a mixtape 2 years ago. But hey, it's his video, he's paying for it, right? I said, all right, look, it's okay, bro, we can use it. He gonna say, he's egging me on, just like that nigga Strick said, D-Trey said in a Strick video. The nigga literally said, bro, this nigga has a fetish on trying to piss people off. I don't know why, and honestly, I don't care, because that's just weird. But I say, okay, you know what, we can use it. He said, nigga, I'm trying to teach you something. Goddamn, just listen for once. He gonna say, more people listen to Beast than BK the Ruler, which is insane. No niggas is listening to BK the Ruler. So now when they are, what fuck? This nigga takes stupid. BK the Ruler, bro. So when they hear that V song is going to keep them watching. So again, I'm agreeing with it. I said, okay, you have to let that selfish mindset disappear. Again, he's sitting here saying, again, we already agreed on the first 2 songs. Now he wants to switch to second song again. Like, it's a lot of miscommunication going on right now. Again, he says you have to let that selfish mindset disappear. He says, I don't think you listen to V's. Of course I don't. That shit ass. I don't at fucking all, but we can use it. He said, what I'm saying, selfish. I said, Ben dropped it, we can use it. He still keeps going. I don't know, bro. I don't want you doing some weird shit just because you don't like it. Why would I do some weird shit if I'm getting paid? Why? Even though the song's ass, I'm still make it good. But no, I'm not listening to fucking V's. I said, no, I'm not. I'm using. He said, yo, let me know when you're in a good mood because I got some ideas, music-wise. I don't want you to bash me. I said, I didn't bash you, bro. I said, I'm gonna use it. You still want to talk about songs? I'll join the chord at 2. Yeah, bro, be in a good mood at 2, please. So here we are, sending songs to each other, still from July 29th to August 2nd. I'm sorry. Again, I'm doing this shit. This is my birthday month, my nigga. I know a lot of niggas probably don't even care, but nigga, I'm doing this shit on my birthday. My birthday is August 10th, bro. It is August 10th. and I'm working my ass off on some real shit. Siki, if I'm not starting the rendering process by tomorrow night, or at least close to starting the rendering process, on God, you can cancel. I sent that on August 18th, right? Again, 2K25 is about to come out in like 2-3 weeks. The comm tape dropped on August 24th. August 24th, August 25th. I don't really remember because shit got took down, but let me get to that. Again, my mama, my dad, my sisters, everybody that knows that I was working on this video, Liquid can merch, Stacks can merch, Menace can merch. I said so dead ass. I'm on the last song. I've gotten a total of 12 hours of sleep to have more time to edit this shit every single day. The past 3 fucking days, I have gotten 3 hours of sleep. The nigga gonna say, quit lying to me. And at this point, in the back of my mind, like something clicked. So I say, I'm lying. Wow, okay. It will be done. I'm done trying to explain how much time I'm putting into this video for you. You got it, bro. On God, you got it. I ain't even gonna say nothing else to you. I'm gonna just give you the vid, bro. Just give me my money. We can leave all this shit alone. He said, just get it done, bro. I say, okay. You know you put time in it. That's what you're supposed to do. Got it. But don't lie and say you only sleep 3 hours in 3 fucking days. I don't have shit to lie for. I don't. Again, I had to fucking correct this nigga. I've gotten 3 hours of sleep in 3 separate days. That means, again, my schedule, let me explain my schedule. I will wake up between 10 p.m. or 1 in the morning. And between those times, I will edit to either 12 a.m. in the morning or 5 p.m. the next day and sleep for 3 to 4 hours each day. It started literally from July to August. Again, everybody in my fam can merch this shit. He said, just get it done, bro. People are starting to not care. He said, this shit is tough as hell. I've been working on this shit to the bone. And I said, I replied to him. I said, okay, just talked to GB3 last night. Fuck, I ain't even gonna go that far. But nigga sent the gift. I said, I'm gonna call you in the morning tomorrow. It's done. I just do not know how long the render process is gonna take. Mind you, the video is 14 minutes. Again, I don't know how long this shit gonna take, which I'm gonna just give y'all further context. This shit took 2 days. So I say, I'm up, dude, but we have a problem. He said, nigga, what's the problem? I call him. I'm gonna show him, right? I say, Siki, I'm gonna ask just one more time. You gonna send me the bread today because I'm trying to go to the beach. The vid is rendering still. I don't know why the time just keep going up. Shit say 40 hours. I add him. So I tried to tell you beforehand. I have no control over this render shit. So boom. According to Verkin, if y'all don't know who that is, Verkin is his right-hand man. He's known Verkin, I think, since like 2018, 2019. But it's his right-hand man's, right? And he tells me that they did a wager on Madden all the way back in December 2024, right? And he was supposed to pay him like $200-300 because, again, they wagered for a big amount of money. Where Verkin ended up whooping that ass, right? But again, they've been friends for years. So he not really on his ass. Like, he not on his ass about it, but he's still like checking in like, bro, can you send me my money? Right? Verkin tells me he sent his money that he owed him all the way from December a week before he sent my money. That's why when I asked him, are you going to send the bread today? August 24th, as you can see right there, right? He say, fuck, no, I'm not going to send you the bread today. I'll send it Tuesday at like 1 p.m., 40 hours. Nigga, do you add more RSMB? Basically, RSMB is supposed to make the clip like look smoother and better and like better quality, right? So again, bro, skip to August 24th. I said, can you send me half so I don't look like a dumbass at the beach? Again, I'm going to the beach with my girl at the time. Nigga, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't have shit. I had probably like $20. You feel me? You finna go to the beach in LA. Bro, nigga say, can you send it today? I just asked this nigga, can you send me my money today? I said, can I get my money today? Question mark. He said, I'm not sending shit till I get paid. I told you that. He gonna say, bro, I'm gonna pay you Tuesday. I had your money all week. You said it was gonna be done. Just send the mixtape. We have been waiting mad long. I'm gonna pay you Tuesday morning. Oh God, nobody scamming you. You see what I'm saying? You see it? He asked me on August 26th. He say, mix done. He asked me. I say, yo, wanna watch? I call him. Boom, show him. I said I had to re-render it. There's 16 minutes left, but I can show you the other rendered part. Like I would have to explain it to you when I call. I call him again. He calls me. I send him the screenshots because he was going to use these screenshots for the thumbnail, right? So I send it to him. Boom. Then this nigga sends this corny ass gift, bro. Now, let me give a little bit of context. So when I finished that mixtape, I'm gonna be honest, I was proud of myself. And I wanted to show a couple people. Not people that he knew, but just a couple people, right? I showed Fallon, Perk, YP, and Jay. These are all people. Well, I'll just say some people that he is familiar with. I'll just say he's familiar with Fallon and he's familiar with Uncle Jay, right? They all can fucking merch. I was in a call. I was in the Glock 19 Discord. This nigga joins the Discord at his work. He joins the Discord at work, working at Walmart, and say, bro, why you showing people that hate me? Why are you showing people that hate me? Why? Like, bro. Okay, now let me stop. I'm trolling. But the nigga joined, right? He say, bro, why is he showing people that hate me my video and shit? Right? I text this nigga. I say, nigga, I showed one person. Don't do no dumb shit. Please don't. Again, in at this point, when I said that, it was dead ass a warning. Because the amount of time I put into this shit, the least that I wanted was the rest of my money. That's it. I didn't really care about the video anymore. I just cared about my time and my money. This is the messages that he forgets to show niggas. He say everyone hates me in the court. I can add everybody in Glock 19 shit right now. You tell me if there's at least 10 people in there that hate it, that genuinely hate this. He said, and you're in the court leaking it to people that hate me. I said, bro, he does not hate you. Literally, I showed one person, which I'm gonna be honest, I showed like 3, but I do not understand you, bro. Nigga, you are not the main protagonist. Like, this nigga's talking to me like a fucking anime character. I say, you literally commented this shit. You commented on his video. I sent a screenshot, commented on it, but you say that he hate, like, you see what I'm saying? It's stupid. He say, bet, long arm. I said, I'm in disbelief. I'm telling you now, do not do no dumb shit. He said, he gonna say shit so crazy. You don't listen to me with the songs. You don't listen to me on putting certain people in. You don't listen about leaking it. You just don't listen to anything I say. I say, wow. I respect it though. Talk to you tomorrow. I say, please, just don't. He say, think about how you've been doing me these last months. Oh, hell no. How have I been doing you? Sicky, just don't do this shit. He say, don't worry about it. I say, oh, fuck no. Niggas not working with me no more. Niggas deleting my Discord. Your Discord is still up to this day. I don't know what the fuck you on. I say, nobody deleting your Discord. He gonna say, wanted me to lose to everybody. I said, stop saying that. He gonna say, not listen to me. I was trolling, leaking my mixtape to people that hate me. I said, nobody hated you or hates you. He gonna say, adding them to another call after I said no. Nigga, you not my fucking boss, nigga. I can show 2 or 3 niggas. You acting like I'm showing the whole community my ass. Like, what the fuck? Nigga, I just put 2 months of my time, blood, sweat, and tears into this shit. I can't show 2 people? The fuck, dude? Niggas a goof. So I say, last thing I'm gonna fucking say to you, bro, hate me tomorrow when I'm supposed to, dude, or shit gonna be up. I done spent my time making this shit for you. He sends another corny ass gift. I said, talking about your vid, nigga, I'm the one editing it, right? So you already seen that screenshot in his video. He said, but long run, tomorrow will be the last day we speak. It's a lie, but okay. I said, okay, cool. Now, let me just show you the corny ass vid that this nigga sent.
Never fucking respected me. Never saw me as a partner, but you know that's how I saw you. I actually thought you was my friend. And as fucked up as that sounds, we shed seeds with telling truths. I actually thought that we might know each other for the rest of our lives.
I don't know what is like wrong with this nigga mentally, but I personally think that he thinks that he's like an anime character, or like he's in the Death Note or some shit. Like, I don't know, man. I don't. So again, he tells me he's gonna pay me on Tuesday, right? He tells me he's gonna pay me on Tuesday at 11. I say at scamkey, it's 11, right? He said, this is it. Good knowing you. I say, okay. He said, I'ma send what the rest I owe. I say, which is 100. Your niggas say, nah. Bro, let me get real close. When I tell you, when he said nah, my heart stopped. It literally stopped. I felt it. I say, nah, laughing emoji. He said, if you was good to me, I would have gave you the 100, but you showed me you're not my friend. You don't even respect me, not even one bit. I loved you like a brother, Amir. This nigga said my name incorrectly. It's Amari, not Amir. You claimed to know me for all these years, but didn't even know my first fucking name. You said Amir? Are you stupid? I say, so you want to go this route? He said, you treated me like some trash. Cap. I say, okay, wow. I'm gonna send you what I think is right. I ain't gonna lie. I know this like on some like troll shit. Nigga, when he sent, I saw red. When he sent that, I literally saw red, bro. Like when I was slowly texting, I felt like in my peripheral vision, my vision was like going red. Like it was just slightly just going red. I said, not even waste my time explaining. It's either you send what we agreed to or it's in the fan. I say, I replied to what he said. You don't want to do that. He gonna say, send your cash app. I send it. He gonna say, let this be a lesson. Treat people with respect. Treat people nice. I say, right. Don't be selfish. You came to me crying because niggas bullying you, asking for an extra 50, and I thought you was my brother at the time. I said it never sat right with me in the first place, but take that story. But now I see the real Amari. You don't respect me. You don't look at me as a brother. Again, he misspelled my name again. I said, shit, wild. He said, there's your money. I say, yeah, have fun. He gonna say 100 like we agreed. I say, right. Extra 50 was because we was brothers, but now you don't got no love for me, no respect. I say, it's okay. After everything, treat people how you want to be treated. Love you, gang. Keep grinding. You talented and good luck. I say, yup. And that was the last message I sent to that. Niggas is probably thinking like, oh, the video's over. That's it. No. It's just getting started. So this is where shit start getting wild. I'm gonna be honest again. I can admit I was wilding. I really was. I can wholeheartedly admit to that. I can take accountability for it. I did try to get his channel strike. I did try to get his shit strike. I was trying to strike videos that he already paid me for. I indeed did. I did. I almost succeeded, but my dumb ass said something in the Discord. But cool, right? So I was in this random Discord, and this random nigga named Churn, he, you know, starts talking to me, and I'm showing him my work and shit. And then I show him, like, you feel me? I show him the community tape. He's like, what the hell is this? What happened, bro? Why you ain't get paid for this shit? So I explained the entire situation from top to bottom. And he's like, oh, okay. Now, what I need you to do is send proof to my homeboys, and we gonna go from there. Yeah, let's get all this shit out the window, bro. I am not the one that's attacking this nigga. I'm not the one that's I don't have shit. I don't have nothing. He does. Now, I'm going to play the clip of me and him and Sitki in a Discord.
Folks, so what's the word?
Jesus.
Like, I'm in the mood. I'm in the fucking mood. I want to take shit. I want to steal niggas' lives. Y'all fighting about money. I want to steal niggas' lives.
Yo, he's on that. Oh my, bro. This is about to be bad, bro. This nigga better join.
I told
if
you,
I beat that pussy up,
no. I want to steal niggas' lives. I want to steal niggas' lives. So we want to steal niggas' money and not pay niggas. I see how it is. Yo, scamkey. So we scamming folk. That's what we doing here, my boy. If we're scamming folk, just say so. Cause I mean, last time on the recording,
Big bro. How you doing, Turn?
Oh, bro.
Trey, hold a shot. That's the converse. But other than that,
What the fuck?
so we scam.
How's life? How's the kids and shit? Like, how's doing?
How's life? Life's pretty good. I'm making money, putting. You know, other than that, I'm great.
That's good, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie. When I first spoke to you, man, I knew he was a good guy. I knew, like, you did, like,
He was good.
Yo, what the fuck, man? Oh shit, Longhorn in here. Longhorn.
Ricky, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Let's stop switching topics.
Yo, Detroit, isn't that the nigga that 3-0'd you?
Hold on. Let me open up OBS so I can get this recording.
I gotta get out of here, bro.
Michael Jordan's the GOAT. Michael Jordan's the GOAT.
Extra, bro. Me and Joe, we already talked. He said we're going to do it Tuesday. There's no scamming going on. Don't listen to Longhorn. I don't know what Longhorn's doing, but
Hold on. No, this nigga, bro.
already talked this out. It's already good.
You literally
just
sent this nigga $2.
Red Tuesday, bro.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I misspoke. I should have gave you an actual date. That was my fault. But yeah, like, man, it's nothing. Like,
What?
oh shit, he got the camera turned on it. Like, turn, bro. There's nothing crazy right now going on. Like, Joe, can you just tell him?
Crazy. There's
Like,
nothing
Joe,
crazy.
can you just tell him that there's no scamming going on?
How did you just
Hold on. Long Arm calls me the psychotic light boy for a fucking reason.
Joe.
Stealing niggas' money.
Okay. Yo, turn.
I want to steal niggas' money. Tell me.
No, nobody sell no money. Please, brother. Please. The white man, please. Joe, just tell this nigga.
Alright, bro.
Yeah, just tell that nigga, like, come on. Like, turn is nothing, bro.
This nigga got no.
Yo, wait, stop.
Hey, turn, bro. It's cool, bro. I'll just wait till next week.
You're not supposed to play with him. That nigga's not the nigga to play with. That's not a nigga to play with, man.
So everything's settled?
That's not a nigga to play with.
He cool, bro. He cool, bro.
Nigga,
Yeah, everything is
settling
good. Everything's good, Turn. You heard him? Everything's good.
Hey, turn. I think you want to fire like 2 to 5 shots so I get to the camera.
That was it. Hey, Turn, what's that?
What? Now niggas want to act all fucking innocent.
Bro, Joe just said everything's good. Longhorn, false alarm.
I'll just wait until Tuesday, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like he gonna get his little days. I'm about to buy me some Days Hot Chicken right with him. We're gonna have a mukbang. Let's do a mukbang.
What the fuck? Well, I went to your Twitter,
Yes,
and
sir.
I sent you a little GIF of so you've chosen to. And I don't know if you remember that, it was on a post, but yeah, I had your point. I don't know if I still have it. I probably
You
did.
did. You had my. I know.
Yeah.
I remember that day. I seen everything. I seen it with my eyes.
Yep. So everyone, I want to say this. I pretty much own Sitkey's career.
Yes.
The Russian white boy who knows how to use computers and firearms owns his fucking career. I'm gonna step the fuck out.
That's why I respect him. I respect everything he does, and that's damn near my master.
Oh my god, you did not, yo.
I almost forgot to tell y'all, I honestly don't feel like showing the clip. This video is already long enough. This shit is an hour and 18 fucking minutes. I'm trying to make this shit at least under 2. Like, that's how much shit I have on this. Anyway, but me and him, it was me, Birkin, Cherm, Sitkey, and we joined, and basically this nigga, Cherm, hold this nigga, and made this nigga send 25 to me. And yeah, that's what happened. But from this situation, if niggas know, he played Ajo. Ajo whooped that ass 4-1, fair and square, and the nigga was playing with him, talking about some he'll pay him next week. And then the nigga joined the Discord talking crazy to me, talking crazy to Joe, talking crazy to everybody. So I got this nigga Churn. Okay, this is probably the worst section. But like I said, this section is called diddykeys. And I'm gonna get to that real soon. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, that edit was hella funny. Y'all can't even, like, come on, bro. Y'all gotta give me props for that shit. Come on, bro. So, as we all know, it's Men's Mental Health Month. And I'm pretty sure it's Pride Month, right? Nothing against the gay people. Nothing at all. Nothing. But it's obviously something against this nigga. Now, I don't know what is wrong with him mentally, but it's certain shit that you can like do, and there's certain shit that you cannot do. Like it's forbidden. Like you can't. I'm gonna just explain. So I'm just gonna play all these clips of this nigga saying the wildest and the gayest and the craziest shit.
Yo, oh my god.
I don't go chili, bro.
Bro, I need to get stretched, bro. Like,
You need to get stretched?
Pause.
Bro,
Stretched?
sick. Yeah.
Wait, what he do?
First of all, he only sucked my dick for 20 seconds and not 1 minute.
What the fuck?
no, that's crazy.
Oh, hell no.
That's-
No,
You talking about the last one? Bro,
You want to see my ass, bro? We want to see my ass, bro?
What? Alright, yeah.
Oh my. CJ, we got
Yo, I feel getting dunked on earlier.
You see this nipple right here?
Hey, yo, what the?
So this nipple right here.
I gotta take my anger out
Bro.
on Day and Richard.
Birkin.
Hey,
What the hell is going
how it feel
on,
getting
bro?
dunked on
I
earlier?
always
Game?
join at the wrong time. Now, before I play this last clip, maybe I'm tripping, maybe I'm dragging it, but I got some info from Mar, and during this time, this was in his Discord, as you can see at the top left. Jorgo is 17, Wicked is 16, Mar is 17. Damn near all these niggas that's in this Discord is minors. I'm gonna go ahead and play the clip so you niggas can understand what I'm saying.
It gets to a point, bro.
Dude, are you serious?
Did you just try to go for that putback?
Oh my girl, bad.
See my stomach, bro?
Hey, and if I did get the putback,
Yo, so you have more hair on your stomach than on your. That's bad. Yo, yeah, I didn't want to see that. See, you're. So, as you can see, that's why I made this section called diddykeys. Because again, why are you showing your pubic hair and, you know what I'm saying, your dangling to a bunch of minors in your own Discord? I'm just not understanding. So, like I said, this third section is called pedokeys, right? Or pedophile keys. I'm hearing a lot of allegations against him, of him talking to underage girls. Now, I'm gonna roll the clip of Assumption saying everything.
Weird ass nigga.
What? You got a video of the nigga twerk?
Nigga, you flirt with little ass girls. You flirt with little ass girls. You dumb ass nigga. You flirt with little ass girls. What the fuck is wrong with you, dumb ass nigga? Got more little ass girls. You was a bitch the same. You were never be the standing in the corner. That's your bitch ass still talking, dumb ass. You, dumb ass? Who else I'm talking to?
I'm saying who?
Okay, y'all shut the fuck up. What's wrong with you? I'm gonna slap you in your fat ass lips. Bitch ass nigga. You got your lips off your face.
Now, the girl goes by the name of Kalila or K9 in his Discord. She was about 15, 16. I believe she's 17, 16 or 17 now. Regardless, still a minor. She's a quote unquote dyke from what everyone says in his Discord. You know, she doesn't like dress, you know, in a girly way because she sent pictures of herself. But I'm going to pop a picture. I am going to blurt out her face for legal purposes because I'm not finna be called up. What the fuck I look like. So I'm just gonna put screenshots up of what Sicky has said to this minor. Now, y'all tell me what the fuck this means. Please, just please tell me. Just tell me. This ain't like a little bit of like, you know what I'm saying, weird to y'all. And again, like I said, when I played the Assumption clip, this nigga was on FaceTime with her and talking to her. That shit is wild. Now, I'm going to play the 2 clips from Cherm personally. Sit, you're cooked, my nigga. Like, there's no coming back from this shit. I'm sorry, bro. I told you not to. I told you. I tried to warn you. I tried to leave you alone. But your dumb ass, you just don't listen.
Okay, so hello everyone. My name's Wagner, or as Sicky knows me, Chernobog. I was the one who Sicky. I was the one who went after his ass, and I just want to make something clear. Long arm, this nigga is fucking delusional and retarded, and I'm on his ass again. Second, I want to say, when it comes to Sicky, he is a very, how can I say this, a very close-minded individual. I've done a psychoanalysis on him. I know every small piece about this nigga. He's trying to violate Long Arm, but he works as a grocery bagger at Walmart. I have his information. I know where he's from. I know every small piece about him. I have his search history. I've been watching this dude for months, and he has no idea that his ratted. Which, no matter what he does, if he tries to, whatever he tries to do, no matter what, what I've done to him, he won't be able to get anything done. If I hit a key, he's an idiot. But here, if he wants to violate, let's violate right quick. He's talking about all this money he has, but the last I checked on his bank statement, he had like 200 bucks. But I digress. Let's really get to violating. You know, he's talking all this shit, but ain't your dead, bro? Damn. That's pretty fucking wild. You talking all this shit, but Didn't you get cucked a couple years ago, my nigga?
Wait, what?
I don't wanna hear shit about this nigga. I don't want to hear shit from him. Fuck you, fuck your family, and also your looks nice. I'll be taking your. So, scamkey, you know, from my understanding, you have allegations of talking to underage people in a sex. So here's what's gonna happen as well. You're gonna be reported to the Federal Bureau of Investigation or the FBI, as you do live in America. You're also going to be reported to your local police office or your local police department, whatever you call it. So you will be put under an investigation as you will be probably investigated as one too, and I am going to contact your father. I don't even know if he's still alive anymore. I haven't even kept tabs on him, but still, I'm going to contact your family. As well as you want to shape out all these other people as a fraud, but you're a fraud yourself. You don't pay people the money they earn. Even if you do pay them, you're a fraud, and you know that, but you don't want to admit that. So with that being said, why are you going to get mad at others and try and hurt others when you aren't even able to have an adult conversation? Which I have the clip of you getting by me, which I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna give it the long arm to put in the video at the end. You got no one in the community likes you. If they do like you, they like you because they're new to it. You're not scary, you're not cool, you're not fine. Like, no one likes you, bro. Leave the community. As someone who's been playing 2K for years, who hates it now because that game is absolute, you're a horrible person, and I hope you know that. It's not a you could talk about it situation anymore. It's a situation where you said some shit on the internet and now you're gonna get punished. I have everything. Your life's over, dude.
Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I know I really enjoyed editing this shit. This shit was fucking hilarious. Like, when I was making this shit, bro, it was like I knew exactly what I was going to put, where I was gonna put it, exactly how I was. Like, I knew. It was a vision. Like, it was literally just tunnel vision. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. It's your boy Long Arm Demon. You feel me? I'm out. Sickies K. You ugly as fuck. And yeah, bro, you're done. Goodbye, my nigga. Just leave the comment, bro. Just leave.
He fall on the floor, make sure he's hit. He keep on moving, I'm finna go back like quit, nigga, quit. Bullets hit him, I make the boy shit. Leaving holes in a nigga ricks. And when I say I love my kids, I don't mean that shit like wick. Posting insurance don't wanna get hit. He mean that shit like tip. Red light, green light, red light, green light. Catch him at the red light, he can't even dip. Catch him at the green light,
I respect him. I respect everything he does, and that's damn near my master.